The relentless pursuit of perfect health can sometimes be the very thing that makes us unwell. It's a quiet, creeping anxiety that begins with the best of intentions, a desire to feel stronger, to live longer, to honor this body that has carried us so far. But soon, the simple joy of eating is replaced by a complex set of rules. The grocery store becomes a minefield of good versus bad. A dinner invitation from a friend sparks a flutter of panic instead of a flicker of excitement. This quiet tension, this mental checklist that runs from morning until night, can slowly erode our peace and steal the very vitality we are so desperately trying to protect. We are told to listen to our bodies, but what happens when the voice we hear is one of constant, unforgiving judgment? I'm Dr. Emily Hart, and for over 15 years, I've had the privilege of helping women navigate the changes in their bodies with clarity and compassion. My goal on this channel is to create a space where we can talk openly and honestly about our health, without fear or confusion. If that sounds like a community you'd like to be a part of, I invite you to subscribe. And I would so love to know where this community of strong women comes together. Tell me in the comments, where are you watching from today? It's a joy to see our circle grow. Today, we're going to talk about a subject that is deeply personal and increasingly common, especially among those of us who care deeply about our wellness. It's called orthorexia, a term that describes an unhealthy obsession with healthy eating. It's not about vanity. It's about a profound desire for purity and control that can, ironically, lead to malnourishment of both body and soul. Let's explore this fine line together, with understanding and without judgment. The first place this often begins is on what I call the slippery slope from wellness to worry. Starts so innocently. We want to take care of ourselves as we age. We want to support our bones, manage our blood pressure, keep our minds sharp. So we start making small positive changes. And that's wonderful. Let me tell you about a woman I'll call Carol. At 64, Carol was told by her doctor that she should watch her sugar intake to help with joint inflammation. So she did. She cut out desserts and felt a bit better. This success was encouraging. She then read an article about the benefits of going gluten-free, so she eliminated bread and pasta. Then she heard that dairy could be inflammatory, so cheese and yogurt were the next to go. Within a year, Carol's diet was a fortress, built to keep out anything she deemed impure. But inside that fortress, she felt more anxious than ever. Her grandson's birthday party was a source of dread because of the cake. A simple lunch with her sister became a tense negotiation over the menu. The joy she once found in food was gone, replaced by a constant low-grade fear of making a mistake. What was happening inside Carol's body is fascinating, and it's something so many of us experience without realizing it. When we are constantly worried about our food choices, our brain doesn't distinguish that stress from any other threat. It triggers the release of cortisol, our primary stress hormone. Think of your stress response system as a sensitive smoke alarm. It's designed to go off when there's a real fire. But when we live in a state of chronic food anxiety, it's like the alarm is going off for a piece of burnt toast over and over again. This constant state of alert can actually increase inflammation, disrupt our digestion, and interfere with sleep, the very things Carol was trying to fix. The hypervigilance she thought was protecting her was, in fact, creating a state of biological stress. The solution here is not to abandon healthy habits, but to shift our intention from fear to nourishment. It begins with a gentle pause. Before you eat or as you plan a meal, I want you to ask yourself a simple question. What emotion is driving this choice? Is it fear of a bad ingredient? Or is it a loving desire to give your body energy and nutrients? The first step toward freedom is simply noticing. You can start by reintroducing one forbidden food in a safe, mindful way. Perhaps it's a small piece of dark chocolate or a slice of real artisan sourdough bread. Eat it slowly, savor it, and notice that your body is resilient. It knows what to do. Your peace of mind is a vital nutrient, and it is something you deserve to cultivate with every meal. This leads us to the second and perhaps most painful aspect of this struggle: the hidden cost to our connections. Food is so much more than fuel. It's culture, it's celebration, it's comfort. It's how we show love. When we build walls around what we eat, we inadvertently build walls between ourselves and the people we love. I remember another woman, Linda, who at 70 was the heart of her book club. For years they had met monthly, each bringing a dish to share. It was a potluck of food, stories, and laughter. But as Linda's food rules became more rigid, she started to pull away. First, she stopped eating what the others brought, bringing her own small, pre-approved container of steamed vegetables and grilled chicken. Then she started finding excuses to miss the meetings altogether. She told herself it was just easier than explaining her choices, easier than feeling the subtle pressure to just have a little. But the truth was, she was lonely. The ritual that had nourished her spirit for years was now a source of isolation. She missed the easy camaraderie, the shared indulgence of a brownie, the simple act of breaking bread together. The science behind this is beautiful. When we share a meal with people we care about, our brains release oxytocin, often called the bonding hormone. It's the same hormone that floods a mother's system after childbirth. It fosters trust, lowers stress, and creates deep feelings of connection. This is a biological imperative that has kept human communities strong for millennia. The table is a sacred space for this connection to happen. When we isolate ourselves nutritionally, we are starving ourselves of this essential emotional nutrient. We are telling our bodies on a chemical level that we are alone. We may think we're choosing physical health, but we're sacrificing our emotional and social health in the process. The solution is to reclaim the shared table. I want you to choose one meal a week, just one, where your primary goal is not nutritional perfection, but human connection. Go to that potluck. Accept that dinner invitation. Go out for coffee and a scone with a friend. During that meal, your focus is on the person across from you, on the stories, the laughter, the eye contact. Allow yourself to eat what is offered with gratitude, not guilt. You will find that the nourishment you receive from that shared experience feeds you in a way that no perfect plate of kale ever could. Connection is a powerful form of medicine. Don't let a list of rules take that away from you. Finally, let's talk about the great nutritional paradox. When eating perfectly clean can actually make you less healthy. This is perhaps the most dangerous and deceptive part of an obsessive focus on pure eating. By eliminating entire food groups, we risk creating serious nutrient deficiencies that can leave us feeling fatigued, foggy, and frail. This is exactly what happened to Carol. After a year of her highly restrictive diet, she felt exhausted all the time. Her hair was thinning, and her once strong nails were brittle. She was doing everything right. So why did she feel so wrong? A visit to her doctor and some simple blood work revealed the truth. She was deficient in B vitamins, crucial for energy, low in iron, which carries oxygen to our cells, and her levels of healthy fats, essential for brain health and absorbing certain vitamins, were alarmingly low. By cutting out whole grains, dairy, and certain fats, she had inadvertently robbed her body of the very building blocks it needed to thrive. Our bodies are like a magnificent orchestra. For a beautiful symphony, you need all the instruments playing in harmony. The strings, the woodwinds, the brass, the percussion. A diet that eliminates entire food groups is like an orchestra with only violins. It might be a pure sound, but it lacks the richness, complexity, and power of the full ensemble. Nutrients work in synergy. For instance, your body needs fat to properly absorb vitamins A, D, E, and K, vitamins that are critical for our immune system, bone health, and eyesight. Iron from plant sources is absorbed much more effectively when eaten with a food rich in vitamin C. True health is found in variety and abundance, not in restriction and elimination. The most powerful solution here is a simple but profound shift in mindset. Focus on what you can add to your plate, not just what you can take away. Instead of seeing food as a list of things to avoid, See it as an opportunity to invite in nourishment. I often suggest the rainbow challenge to my patients. At every meal, try to add one more color to your plate. Add a handful of blueberries to your oatmeal. Add some sliced red bell peppers to your salad. Add a scoop of vibrant sweet potato to your dinner. This simple practice naturally encourages variety and ensures you're getting a wide spectrum of vitamins, minerals, and phytonutrients. It turns mealtime from a test of your willpower into a celebration of abundance. And you will feel the difference. You will feel your energy return, your mind clear, and your body thank you for the rich, diverse symphony of nutrients you are giving it. I want you to leave our time together today feeling hopeful and empowered. If any of this has resonated with you, please know you are not alone, and this is not a personal failing. It is a reflection of a culture that often confuses restriction with virtue. Your body is wise. It has carried you through decades of life, love, and loss. It deserves to be nourished with food, yes, but also with joy, with pleasure, and with connection. You are more than what you eat. You are a whole person, and your well-being is a beautiful tapestry woven from your physical, emotional, and social health. Let's continue this conversation in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Perhaps you could share one small joyful thing you will add back to your plate or your life this week. By sharing our stories, we lift each other up and remember that we are all on this journey together. Thank you for being here. Until next time, be kind to yourself.